Hello, I'm Dr. Ned Hallowell, and welcome to today's mini distraction. Today we're talking about what countless Americans struggle with every day: work-life balance. Jennifer is a working mom who called us with a question. In today's mini, she shares her daily struggle.
I guess you could say my normal day is something along the lines of get the kids ready for school, they're running late, get me ready for work, I'm running late, get to work, and just always feel like I'm trying to do the right thing for work and the right thing for kids, and I got to call the pediatrician in the middle of the day, and then when I get home, I have to make sure to take them to the kids' needs, but got to check that email too, and sort of always feeling like I can't do 100% of either. And it's just disturbing and sort of distressing, and I can't quite get that balance.
Yeah. So you're always feeling that you have more to do than time to do it.
Yeah.
And you're feeling a lot of stress because of it.
Yeah, it is.
And like I said, there's hundreds of millions of people in your boat. Two very specific suggestions. Number one, delegate as much as you possibly can. Get the kids to help out as much as they can. Get your spouse, if you have one, to help out as much as he can. If you can get a cleaning person, if you can get someone to pick up the dry cleaning, whatever the various chores are, if you can delegate, hire out. A cleaning person is really worth it if you can possibly afford someone to come in once a week. These ways of delegating can make a huge, huge, huge difference. A lot of people think, no, I've got to do it myself. That's a terrible goal. Independence these days is impossible, and it's not a good goal. What you want to be is effectively interdependent. In other words, you give help, you get help, and that's the solution, is to be effectively interdependent. The other suggestion is not quite as concrete, but equally powerful. Try to get over your intense sense of I've got to be perfect. What you want to do is be good enough. Being perfect is a punishing goal. All it does is make you feel dissatisfied with who you are. I tell people, just get your life well enough organized. You don't have to be Martha Stewart. You just want to be well enough organized that disorganization doesn't get in your way. So set good enough to be your goal rather than to be perfect. Perfect is a standard no one can achieve, and all it does is make you feel inadequate day in, day out, which in turn reduces your performance because you've got a little poison going on in your system of feeling bad about how you're doing. So those two suggestions: delegate, hire out whatever you can, and number two, try to reset that perfection bar. So you set it at good enough, and that's not being an advocate of mediocrity. Quite the opposite. It's the way to peak performance, is to accept that you can't be perfect. You'll just do your best.
Wow. Okay, that is something I'm going to have to work on. I certainly wouldn't have labeled myself a perfectionist, but I think you're right.
Thanks so much for your question.
Thank you so much for your help.
Okay. So remember, you don't have to accept all those calls or respond to that email right away. You can ask for help. You can hire some tasks out. Money spent on a house cleaner who comes every other week, for example, can make a big difference. Try to delegate, hire out, share, ask for help, so you don't feel like you're stuck doing everything by yourself. Particularly, a lot of women feel it's up to them to take care of everything. That's really a recipe for disaster. Anyway, maybe you have a question or a suggestion for a show you'd like us to talk about. Record it on your smartphone and send it to connect@distractionpodcast.com. Be sure to include your first name and tell us where you're from. Thanks for listening.
Hey, this is Sarah Gurton, producer of Distraction. I just wanted to let you know about our sister podcast, Just the Right Book with Roxanne Cody. It's a podcast for curious and engaged readers that will help you discover new books in all genres, let you hear interviews with your favorite authors, and keep you up to date with what's going on in the literary world. I even heard that Carrie Bradshaw herself, Sarah Jessica Parker, will be making an appearance later this month. So it's free to subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Google Play, or wherever you listen to your podcasts, like Distraction. And if you haven't listened yet, there are over 100 episodes to catch up on, so you can binge listen in your car, at the gym, on your smart speaker while you're cooking, or anywhere, really. We just hope you check it out. We think you're going to like it a lot.